On March 18th, 1923, explorer George Mallory was trying to raise funds for his third attempt to climb Mount Everest, the highest mountain in the world. During this campaign, he was asked, "Why do you persist in these attempts to reach the top?" His response was, "Because it's there." Gazing into the vast stretches of the unknown, the unanswered, and the unfinished, what does mankind see? What he sees is a pathway of opportunity. To move forward, to go faster, to take flight, to look to the stars and beyond. To prove over and over again that no obstacle is greater than our greatest goals. It is not our nature to stay where we are, to wait, to rest. Today we set our goals high. We imagine the possibilities. Possibilities that ignite our inspiration, inspire us to set goals that make us ask more of ourselves. Then we seek these goals with effort that cannot be postponed. This strength is not passed down from the leaders of nations. Rather, it is a natural response to ask more of ourselves and dream big. Because every one of us know and understand that our destiny is upward. Forever upward.
So you thought it was the end of the story. You thought that one single event, that one single moment was enough for him to stand amongst the greats.
Sleep? I don't sleep. You thought that was it?
Or you thought it was over? Well, it's just getting started. This is the part where you reinvent yourself. It's time to get tested, to test your will, your endurance. It's time to test your heart, to test your limits.
It's about no days off, no weekends, no holidays, no birthdays. Listen to me, no days off. It's about gaining the competitive edge. You can't afford to make excuses. No excuses when you feel pain. And trust me, you will feel it. And all you want to do is give up. And all you want to do is give in. When you feel like you've given all you got, you got to take one more step. You got to run one more lap. You got to throw one more punch until you reach the top.
Okay, good morning, everybody. Good morning, good morning, good morning. If you can hear me and you can see me, if you can hear me, you can see me, go to the chat box and type 1, 2. If you can hear me now, good morning, good morning. If you can hear me, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Wow, fantastic. Good morning once again. We truly apologize for the network acting up again today. But as 381 family that we are unstoppable. Not even the network can stop us, okay? So we are back live and direct. Yes, we're starting immediately. I will need someone to give us the Christian prayers and then another person a Muslim prayer. Maybe I should just call name so that we can make that fast. Okereke Esther. Okereke Esther, please pray for us. If you can unmute yourself and pray for us. Okereke Esther, give us a Christian prayers. Okereke Esther. You can unmute yourself. Okereke Esther, are you there? Okereke Esther, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Okereke Esther, are you there?
Yes, sir. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning. Please pray for us. Let's start.
In Jesus' name we pray.
Amen.
Our most precious Father, we thank you this morning. Lord, we appreciate you for your mercy upon our lives. Thank you for giving us another wonderful day. Thank you, Lord, for the opportunity you have given to us to gather once again in our cell meeting. Father, we are grateful to you in all that you have done for us. We say your name be praised in Jesus' name. Precious Father, we commit this hour into your hands. Father, come and take minutes control. I commit, oh God, the instrument you are going to use to teach us our Lord, I pray that you will use him, let the Spirit of the Lord quicken him and help him to teach us and help and give us understanding and help us to do what we will learn, oh God, this hour in the name of Jesus. In Jesus' name.
Amen. Thank you very much, Okereke Esther. Thank you for that Christian prayers. Then Hadiza Musa, if you can hear me, please give us a Muslim prayer. Hadiza Musa, you can unmute yourself. Hadiza Musa, are you there? Hadiza Musa, are you there? Hadiza Musa, are you there? Unmute yourself. Unmute yourself. Okay, if you can't, then Accountant Kabiru Otijoko, please pray for us. I think you're a Muslim too. Accountant, you can unmute yourself.
Good morning, sir. Good morning, sir. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Yes, hello, Anabel Karim.
Amen.
اللهم صل على محمد وعلى آل محمد كما صليت على إبراهيم وعلى آل إبراهيم إنك حميد مجيد وبارك على محمد وعلى آل محمد كما باركت على إبراهيم وعلى آل إبراهيم إنك حميد مجيد. Oh Allah, we pray that this session we'll be having today is going to be a very, very fruitful one. We are going to bless our business for us and make us as champions that are going to deliver the mandate of this organization. We realize that this organization is not just a business, but a mission that God has ordained mankind to help each other. And by the grace of God, through this meeting that we're going to be having, we're going to be, you give us the opportunity to have the capacity to raise our 50,000 multimillionaires by the grace of God, and also usher in the next generation billionaires by the grace of God. We pray to you, Allah, to guide us through a session and to bless our mastermind, to bless all the leaders of City1 FG, to bless the leaders of the 381 family, and to bless each and every one of us by the grace of God. And we pray to God to guide us through everything that we're going to be doing. And in today's challenge, may God put blessings in our today's challenge so that all the dreams and aspirations that we have actually aspired to achieve, that you make it a reality for us. Amen.
Amen. Thank you very much, and my accountant, for that powerful prayers. Now let's go straight to the activities of today. You know, I'm always excited when we have this super cell meeting, because what it means is that we're hearing from the master himself. Okay, but before I call him in, let us go through our vision. Let us go through our vision. I can't share my screen right now, so I will just read. Okay, let's go through our vision, the vision of C21FG. Now, if you are here and you are not working with this vision, what it means is that you are working against the vision. And if you are working against the vision, the spirit behind the vision, the blessing behind the vision, the grace behind the vision, you will not be working in it. It's not just about making money. It's not just about making money, coming here to become rich and then go ahead and oppress people. That is not why we are gathered here. There are other business you can do this. Okay, you can do that. But here is a ministry of transforming life and helping people. So our vision of the vision of C21FG is to raise a financially free people who will raise other financially free people, creating a families of millionaires who will use their monies collectively to affect the world positively. Okay, we are not developing you to become a millionaire, to become a tyrant, or to become an oppressor. Your environment should know that you have. And by that impact, people should be thanking God for your life. Okay, that is the vision. If you don't have any of this at the back of your mind, sorry, you are definitely not going to be getting the best out of this whole thing. Okay, then our short-term goal is to raise 50,000 monthly millionaires in the connected economy by the year 2024, and to usher in the next generation of world changers. That is our goal. And we are doing everything, we are leaving no stone unturned to create this 50,000 monthly millionaires. So if you are not yet, running with this, then you are being left behind. Okay? You are being left behind. Before I call in my mastermind, the very G8 leader, the best mastermind in the world right now, okay, let us just go through a little of what we have done so far. Just one or two sentences, okay? So that we can take in the full dose. Okay, well, we know that we're treating the psychology of prospecting and the mindset of a prospect. Okay, the psychology of prospecting and the mindset of a prospect. Because the truth is, every one of us right now, we wonder why when we invite people, they don't come. Why you book 50, you book 100, you confirm 70, and at the end of the day, you're seeing only 10, you're seeing 5, you're wondering what is wrong. If the mindset is not right, there is a possibility that you will not get it right. Okay? So the one prospecting, you must have the right mindset. Okay, you must have the right mindset. And then of course, the prospect also should before you invite, you should prospect. They should have something they are looking forward to. You don't just invite people, come to my house, come to my shop. No sound. Somebody saying no sound. Please, if you can hear me, type 1. If you can hear me, type 1. Good. Please check. If you're not hearing me, check your device. Okay? So, it's not just inviting people. Come, just come. Come. What am I coming for? Okay? And if you don't set their mindset right, they don't know what they are coming for, and obviously they will not come. Because you have to have the right mindset first. Okay, you have to have the right mindset before you can. Like my mentor, my mastermind will always say, you cannot give what you don't have. You cannot. You need to first of all prospect yourself. prospect yourself, believe in the vision before you can prospect another. Most of us need to start from prospecting ourselves. We're just here. We really don't know why we are here. But we're just where it's happening. We are moving. Start with, throughout this training, one of the things I would want us to do is to prospect ourselves. Prospect ourselves so that we can prospect others. If you don't have the right mindset, you won't be able to give it. You will just be inviting on the surface. And as you're inviting on the surface, people won't really know because they can see through you that you don't even believe in what you are saying. They can see through you. So watch it. Start by prospecting yourself. Believe in the vision. Believe in the visionaries. Believe in the process. Believe in the system. Then that way you can now transfer your belief. Even while you are calling, while you are talking, you are transferring what you truly believe, not what we made you believe. So during this course of this training, I will advise us, while we're hearing, let's not hear for others. Like my mastermind said the other day, that some of you are in this business because of your family. You are in this business because of your village people. You are in this business because of your country. You are not in this business because of yourself. And that's why when you hit rock, you're like, wow, what am I even doing here? I am not Jesus Christ. I'm not going to, because you don't believe in yourself. You're not doing this for yourself. You have forgotten the good you can get by being the best out of it. So start the prospecting with yourself. Believe what you are saying so you can transfer it. You can't give what you don't have. So when you're calling people, because your leader asked you to book, you are blah, 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 you book. You have just booked. Yes, I confirmed 50 booking. But how many of that 50 did you transfer belief to? The question is, you can't even transfer because you don't have it. So as we listen to this, I want you to become open-minded. Open up yourself, your spirit, soul, and body. Let what we're going to hear today to help us prospect ourselves so that we can actually begin to share. We can actually begin to transfer our belief. Okay, at this point, I think I have said enough. Just a brief summary, okay, to help us prepare ourselves as we welcome the one and only, the best mastermind in the universe, the elite G8 member without any arrival. Please, with a clap offering and all the beautiful emoji that you have, please let's welcome my mastermind. I don't know about you, my own mastermind, my own mentor, the one and only Dr. Victor Abalson. Boss, are you there?
Wow. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Oh, wow. Thank you, Architect
You're welcome,
for that.
sir.
Thank you so much for that warm welcome. It is actually well accepted. Wow. Greeting to each and every one of you that are here. Wow. I can see each and every, oh, I can see the excitement. Wow. It's a great privilege to be in your midst. I must let you all know that I love each and every one of you here. Oh, I can see the office in Obolafo. Woo! I can see the office. Can you all wave your hands? Okay. Wow. It's an awesome, it's a moment, and it's a great day for each and every one of you that are here. I can see you all live. Oh, wow. Fatima Aminu, I can see you. Ugochukwu Dozie, I can see you. And then Chika Ifo. Woo! It's good to see each and every one of you here. I can't call everyone by name. And I can see the office of the shining star. Can you wave your hand, the office of the shining star? Awesome, awesome. You are all welcome. For everybody now, for everybody, can you wave your hands? All of you, wave your hands, wave your hands, wave your hands. That is wonderful. Thank you very much. I appreciate you all. Sorry, because of a lot of network technicalities, we are kind of starting some like almost over 10 minutes late. And there's nothing we can do about it. We'll try to bring back to the network. In fact, where I landed now is to use the network in my phone. All the 4 networks I have failed. Now I'm in my phone. So please don't even make a mistake of trying to call, because you will disrupt everything we're doing here. That is it. Okay, quickly, we are moving quickly. Yesterday, day before yesterday, we started an episode, a training that is so deep and for everybody here. In fact, this training is so essential, especially for beginners. Understand, it's very, very essential, especially if you're a beginner. For the people that are still starting this business newly, I just started. This training is very good for you. Yeah, for most of you that have stayed here for a long time, but you are not getting results, but you've been doing activities, this training is equally very, very essential for you. And the reason for this training is this. I've seen a lot of people say, you don't need man to become what you want to be in life. I've seen a lot of people say, I don't need you, I don't need you, I don't need you, I don't need you, I don't need you. You actually attracted something to yourself. Somebody say, no, I don't need I don't need the man, I don't need this person, no, I don't, if you don't want to do it, go. Yeah. And also, I've seen a lot of people making invitation call. When they are making invitation call, guess what happened? Once anybody, you drop. Once anybody, you drop. Any slightest thing, you drop. You don't try to connect fully through emotions with the prospect so that he can listen to you and feels like knowing you more, feel like attending. Those things ought to change. All right. Now, I've frequently seen a lot of people say, all I need is God. All I need is God. Do you know that? Yes, you need God, but you need man. Let me actually tell you, you cannot even claim to love God if you don't love people around you, man. Even in the Holy Book, how do you claim to love me? God said, how do you claim to love me that you don't see? Then the people you see, you don't love them. Now, here it is. I want you to take note of this. You see, for most of you, every day you are praying for God to bless your business. The only way God will bless you is through man. If you have this understanding, then what it means is you know how you deal with human beings around you, because you don't even know the next Dr. Victor that is standing behind you. And because he's not reacting very well, you push the person out. The only way God will bless you and the only way God will help you is to look for a man who will connect you. Show me that person. Listen carefully. Some of you that are walking around, I need you to pay attention. Especially this person that is in Oval of Office, walking around, I can see you. Sit down. Pay attention. Show me that person. Listen carefully. Just show me that person that is running away from man, running away from people around him. He doesn't want to associate with people. I will show you somebody who have signed a signature of poverty. I wanted to address this carefully. I'm going to repeat it again. Show me that person that is an introvert. He doesn't want to associate. He doesn't like associating with people. I will show you somebody I've seen his future. I've seen how his life will end. I've seen a lot of people even in the class. Just check it. Those people, every day I'm on my own, I'm reading. I'm intelligent. He's reading. Whenever any result comes out, he will score the highest score. He's always on his own. He's intelligent. This guy is intelligent. At the end, guess what? Check those people's life. You will see that when you are looking at the people that struggled and didn't make it in life, you will point them. Why I'm teaching you people this is because you need to know what we're doing, the business we're doing, and you need to now embrace it. I didn't say you already know it, but what I'm saying is every activities. In fact, I would even like you to write it down. That is my quote. It's a quote that entered me. I don't just know how God gave me this quote. Everything you see anybody do, every activities you see people do, all right, every of these activities, they are all acquired. Every activity you see people do, they are all acquired. Tell your team members that didn't join this meeting, they can join on YouTube. It's already out. It's already posted. Yes. Every activities people do. When you see somebody that is walking, a child was not born to walk, born walking. But when the child acquired seeing people walking, he started making an attempt to walk. The same thing goes with everything we do. They are all acquired from somewhere, somehow. That's the first step. So, ladies and gentlemen, for each and every one of you here that doesn't like to associate, doesn't like to talk to people, I don't like talking to people. Yes, for now, you don't like talking to people, but we'll train you so I can know how to what. At least you see somebody, you smile. That smile is already a connection. From smile, next thing you say is, how are you? From how are you? I'm fine. We thank God. We thank God. So, do you live around here? Yes, I live around here. I normally come around. I don't really come back early, but I don't normally comes around. Whenever I come back, I normally stay around there because of my work schedule. It's very, very tight. It's somebody I'm already conversating with. Only one question. Do you live around here? I will connect it. I will connect it. Yes. I don't really come back often, but I normally comes around here whenever I come within this place because of my tight work schedule. Next thing the person will ask me, okay. So, okay, you work? Do you work here? I said, yes, thank God. It will work, man. God is really faithful. Before you know it, there is this in connection and free conversation that connects in. When somebody say good morning to you on your way, turn and say good morning. Yeah, good morning. After the person have told you good morning, you know what you say? Yes, good morning. How are you? How is the family? Don't end on good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Some of you here listening to me, that's what you do. Good morning. Good morning. You are walking. I don't want to talk to people. I don't want to talk to people. You are attracting poverty to yourself. You are just, yesterday, in fact, I was waking up, if you see, as I was waking up this morning, let me tell you people what happened. I don't even feel like doing anything. I don't even feel like talking. I don't even feel like what was in my mind, because I woke up, the strength wasn't in there. I don't feel like doing anything. In fact, you know what I tell myself? Anything I don't feel like doing is what I do. That's my nature. That's my type. I don't feel like doing this. That's the thing I will now go and do. So I came in here because I know that this will be one of the best training ever you've ever had. I don't feel like even doing it, but it will be the best. Let me tell you people what happened to me yesterday. Yesterday morning, after yesterday morning, guess what? When I wake up in the morning, guess what? I was about to do the exercise, my exercise and everything. Guess what happened? I don't feel like exercising. What I mean is to zero. My exercise most of the time, I normally like to do press up. Press up. I can do it a lot. I don't feel like doing it. In my press up, when I'm doing press up, guess what? The maximum in my entire life, I've ever done is 150. That's the maximum I've ever done. So yesterday, I don't even want to do one. Hi, I was about to, I felt the exercise. This one, my body is feeling somehow. But go and rest. Go and rest. You need to rest. You need to rest. I don't feel like doing it because I realized, I finally remember that I don't feel like doing it. Guess what? I said, okay, I will even do what I've never done today. Guess what I did? I engaged into the exercise. As I was doing it, guess what happened, ladies and gentlemen? I reached 150, I exceeded 150, and then I landed in 200. That was when I stopped. My mind have programmed myself to do what I've never done today that I don't feel like doing it. I'm trying to head to somewhere. What does that tell you? What it tells you is the enemy will do everything possible to create weakness when your blessing is about to come. The enemy will create weakness. The enemy will make you not to talk to that person that was passing because you don't feel like talking. The enemy, meanwhile, that person is someone that will be the next unstoppable. That person will be the someone that will be the next phenom. Guess what? That moment you are about to. Some of you here listen to me. You can actually attest to that. You can actually attest to that. You are about to do something. You don't feel like even inviting this person. You don't feel like even inviting this person. Sometimes, most of the time, you now say, okay, let me obey my voice. Let me not invite him. Tomorrow, you will see that person have attended our meeting and the person have signed 15 accounts. You have just missed that person forever. Why am I saying this? Why I'm saying this is for most of you that don't feel like this. You don't feel like that. You don't feel like that. You see, blessings that will come to you, you are simply denying it from yourself. I can give you people more instances and instances of this. But for everybody here, everything you see us do and everything we train you, have it in your mind that they are all acquired. You can do it and do it better and get the blessing out of it. Anything you don't feel like doing, do more than that. You don't feel like making call. You don't feel like booking people. You don't even feel like making any call today. That day, do more call. You will be surprised that is the day that will usher in your breakthrough. It will be the day that will usher in your breakthrough because you decided to disobey the voice of suppression, the voice of the devil, and decided to obey that tiny voice that told you, just do it. Ladies and gentlemen, I welcome you all. This is just early morning though. I welcome you all to this training. Please, I pray for your indulgence. I will try and finish our meeting today, at least make sure by 9:30, this meeting will be over. I'm going to move in fast, and also I pray for your indulgence. I'm going to let you all know that this training, we may not finish it today because I want it to sink in well for everybody. I will return back after today on Friday to do another part of it. And I want to announce something now before we engage fully into this meeting. Or maybe I pray, let me leave it when the meeting is over. Maybe I will just announce it, but I want to move on now. Okay, let me just give the announcement just because I forgot it on Monday. For everybody here, of course, some of you have seen it. Some of you are waiting for my instruction. The truth of it all is The president have released the blueprint 2023, but it's not in full dose. We're gonna post it in all our platforms, the blueprint. And for that blueprint, take note, he said that everybody will, once you finish going through the blueprint, you will click the link. When you click the link, you will now go in and then fill in your email so that you can send the other version of it. You want to send it version to version. That is what it says. So most of you, when the blueprint is posted in your platform, ensure that, guess what? Always ensure you go through it and then fill your email and other details. There's a link you will click, you fill it. When you click it, fill it, and then he will send you the details. That is by the way. So let's move on quickly. Now, let's move on quickly to what we have quickly. What I'm trying to let you all know when you hear the word, with God on my side, I am unstoppable. What it simply means is there are a lot of things that are fighting to stop you. There are a lot of forces, even weakness, your strength may even fight to stop you. Your emotions may even fight to stop you. A lot of things. Do you know, guess what? But I'm here to let you know that you can do all things. Why I'm giving people this overview is because of the Monday training we did on the psychology of prospecting, the psychology of prospecting and the mindset of a prospect, the psychology of prospecting and the mindset of a prospect. Follow me quickly. Now, we did a lot on this training, which is so awesome. I have to go eat and I explain to you people who a prospect is. Somebody you will see will be crying for something to do. You give him the same thing. He said, guess what? You start giving excuses. And guess what? That's a prospect. And guess what? Somebody that is thinking that you are about to show him a business opportunity because he believes that you will benefit from it. And guess what? Somebody that believes that because, guess what? Believe that he did not succeed in his last, he did that type of business before. And because he did not succeed, he believed that he will not still succeed in this one. I took my time and explaining, and I told the people, I will still explain to you people, in all the prospects you see in the world are divided into 3 types. I will take my time, take note. I will explain this 3 types and how to prospect them. The problem with most of the individuals is that they don't know how to prospect each prospect. Do you understand me? I have shown you people the 3 types. I will take time to explain it. I don't know whether I may not do it today, maybe on Friday. So if you like miss the next training. Now, I take time and explain what prospecting is. I took a lot of time to explain it. And I told the people how prospecting is done. It can be done online and offline. And I told people there are 3 kinds of people that prospect in our business, just like 3 connectors, 3 kinds of connectors. We have the posers. I took a lot of time to explain posers. And then we have the amateurs. I equally took a lot of time to explain amateurs. I was still adding something. But the 3rd one I want to talk about today is professionals. Amateurs, posers, 3 kinds of prospects, people in our business are prospect. Posers, amateur, and professional. Posers, amateurs, and professionals. Please, if you are here, if network throw you out, join back fast. Let me talk about professionals. I told you people last time that posers have a mental listing. And guess what? A poser gives up because of challenge. And guess what? The similarities between a poser and amateur. One of the core similarities between a poser and amateur is that there is this fear in them when they are not getting what they want. There is this fear in them when they are not getting what they want. That's one of the core similarities of posers and amateur. when what they have listed, poser will list in their head. In fact, a poser can even give you, tell him to bring 15 name lists. A poser can actually go and select 6 lists. Somebody gave me 6 names of people that will make him become a multi-millionaire. 6 people. That's what he gave me, that will make him become a multi-millionaire. That person is the poser. He listed it in a paper, sent it to me. So there are similarities of poser and amateur is that there is this fear when the list is finishing. Then the similarities between an amateur and a professional is that amateur compiled lists. A professional compiled list. They all compile. At least they compile large chunk of lists. An amateur can compile even up to 200 lists. In fact, an amateur can compile that. If you tell him what to do, he will do it. That's an amateur. Take note. But guess what? An amateur, once the list you told him to do finish, you know what happened? He will start giving up in the business because the list you told him, you gave him to it, and he said, I should write down my list. I've written down the list. I didn't even see any single side. 200 lists, and I didn't get anything. What again did they want me to do? I've tried. That's an amateur for you. 200 lists, and I didn't get anything. But you know, a professional will be updating his list. That's one of the key things with a professional. When you see people that prospect in a professional way, they update their list. Take note. They update their list. I'm going to let you all understand this. For a professional, listen carefully. A professional takes time and learn how it works. I did a training on professional invitation skill. I'm going to show you people what I said in that training. I just pray I will just get it now. And a professional knew that, you see, they have a long time. They give their business time. They knew, a professional knew that if I am not getting my desired result, the reason is simply because I have not yet mastered the skills. I've not yet understood how it works. That is a professional for you. What am I trying to explain? A professional doesn't get exhausted, he doesn't give up because he's not getting what he's looking for. So whenever you see somebody that is giving up, he has tried and tried and he started giving up. He already, you see, guess what? He has tried something as an amateur and he did not understand it. The next outcome is what? Giving up. Hear this. These 3 kinds of people I'm trying to explain to you. Let me differentiate it from amateur and a professional. Please, everybody here, follow me carefully. I'm going to show you people the difference between an amateur and a professional. Let me try and share the screen. Follow me carefully on this. This difference between a poser, amateur and professional. Remember, I'm talking about amateur. I'm talking about the 3 kinds of people in our business. And I said poser, second one amateur, and the third one professionals. Now let me show you the difference. Follow me carefully. Between an amateur and professional. Number one, an amateur have a limited training. They don't even train much, less training. But guess what? A professional trains more and more and more and more to earn more. So when a professional is not yet anymore, he knew that I have not yet acquired what it takes, the skills to prospect. I knew like there is something I'm not yet getting right. I'm just trying to learn it. And now that's one thing about a professional. A professional trains more and more and more. The another thing for amateur is, you see, They are not time bound for work. They are not, but guess what? A professional have a time frame. When you want to see somebody that is about to become a professional, he has programmed his timing. He knew that every morning he will join this training because I cannot miss this training. He will just tell you, how can I miss? I can't miss this training for anything. How will I miss it? If I miss it, how do I learn what I want to teach my people? That is professional for you. And again, an amateur, follow me carefully, they don't do daily activities. They do things when they feel like. Today, in fact, let me even tell you, an amateur will prospect today, tomorrow. You won't see him until next week. They see the business as, it's an avenue to, I want to make, whenever you normally hear them, is another source of income. Whenever you see somebody seeing this business as another, I want to just add this business to what I'm doing. Always check the person who will always remain on amateur level. Let me add it to what I'm doing. But if you see a professional, his focus is to make this business so that through this business, you can be able to achieve all his dreams. The amateur have not seen the vision plan. That's what I mean. It's not yet clear. They don't actually believe that through this business, they can build an estate of houses. But they believe that their work, that they pay him 200,000 naira, can make him build a house, a duplex for him. But he doesn't believe that this business can make him build estates of houses. It can make him become a philanthropist. It can make him achieve all his dreams, an amateur. But guess what happened to what? A professional. He sees this business as all in all. And because he sees it as all in all, this is what he's looking for. A professional will always engage daily on activities. Unlike amateur that doesn't see it as his all in all. So he do it when he feels like. An amateur will prospect when he wants to prospect. And when he doesn't. So people are passing you, an amateur. Some people are passing you and you are seeing them pass. And you are not talking to them. You are not saying anything to them about the business. You are an amateur, that's why. When you become a professional, you know that this is it. You are even looking for more people because you know that your list that you compile, you need to be updating it anyhow. Hello, good morning, how are you? I'm fine, how is everything? I'm fine. You live around the person here. I've been seeing you several times. Let me take your number. A professional. Any sakam, let me take your number. Any bam, let me take your number. You're a prof. You're already moving in a realm of professional level because you want to update your list. And I'm not sure with that. Is it people? I have people. You hear those words? I have people. I know people. But out of I know these people, you will not be using them. Every day, an amateur is meeting people, but he doesn't remember the business. He doesn't even try to connect them to the business. Guess what? An amateur, there is this increase in anxiety and emotions. When you compile your list is going down. Hey, how many? Hello, sir, good morning. So I want to find out, this list I sent to you, how many have you already booked? The person you call, I have already booked 60. It's still remaining 40 something. Sir, you have booked 60 and nobody have signed up. Okay, sir. What I'm telling you is that I don't have another list. Are you seeing it? There is increase in anxiety. Why is the anxiety increasing? Because he has booked 60, it's remaining 40 and nobody have signed up. So there is this pukum that is happening, emotional. Guess what a professional does? A professional doesn't attach emotion. It keeps updating it. It keeps updating it. Because you know that people no go finish. An amateur believe that people will finish. But guess what? A professional prospector doesn't believe people will finish. People no go. So everybody here listening to me, I want you to let this thing be entering your head. If you are here, you are having this experience. I want you to know the level you are. And then I want you to know that you need to move into the other level toward breakthrough. And amateur what? Expect more by prayers. They expect more by prayers. That means they want to become a multi-billionaire by this list. Oh God, this list I sent. You see this list I sent, God, I don't have any other list you can give. God, please, this little list, this list I sent, let it not be a waste. Please bring people from this list. Bring people that will sign into my business from this list. How much will you earn from that list if you match 7,000, 7,000, 7,000? And an amateur is believing that he will make millions by what? 15 name list. So they are praying. Oh God. They are praying. I didn't say you will not pray for your list. Listen carefully. But guess what? I believe most of you here are getting me. Oh God, this list. Oh God, this list. No. You know, one thing I've realized. Let me teach you people something. Follow me carefully. I told you an amateur expect more by prayer. Let me tell you one thing I've realized. Listen carefully. Any day you pray and concise your prayer to something, you have limited yourself. God is the God of universe. He's not a God of this little universe. He's not even the God of only earth. Earth is too small for God. And now you are praying, you are concising your prayer. No. When you see people that are praying, God, connect me to people in the world that through this business, their life will be transformed. The person has a mindset different. There's somebody that, oh God, I want to, oh God, you must give me a car. Oh God, you must give me a car. Car is what you are praying for. You don't even know the God they are dealing with. So you are praying for what? 15 name list. God, people will oh God, this I am dedicated this cannot be a waste. You know what? When I see people like this, I just say, oh God, I will even start getting closer to you because I know that you might quit anytime. If what you are waiting for did not come, you will quit. Are you all listening to me? I am just telling you people now. That's why I said that an amateur expect more by prayers in a concise word prayer. They are, two of them pray. An amateur pray, a professional pray. But an amateur will pray in a concise what? Request. 15 name lists, that's what you are praying for, so that you can make multiples of millions from. That's what I mean. Are you all following me? But guess what? For a professional, follow me carefully. I believe this one is entering. I believe is entering. Then for a professional, guess what? They expect more by confidence and skills. I didn't say they don't pray, but they pray. And guess what? They work, they engage into more activities. They engage into what will make them what connect with it. So when you are waking up this in the morning, you are praying for God to what? Connect you to your helper. Connect me to people I will work with. Anywhere I don't know, wherever they are, God connect them to me. So that means whenever the professionals are praying, they don't even know where it's coming from. They don't even know how it will come. They give God an opportunity to do what God can do. That's what a professional does. God can do from any way. But an amateur will tell God, this is where you will do it from. You will do it from this list. It must come from this list. That's an amateur prospector. If you are prospect, it must be from this list. If God did not do it from this list, then you believe that it's not meant for you. So I've seen a lot of people that say, you see, this business is not for everybody. Not everybody can will succeed in this business. It's because you are now mature. That's why you are saying those words. When you become a professional, you know. Another thing is that an amateur, they don't focus to a system. I'm going to talk more about this as we move on. They don't focus in a system, but a professional focus to a system that is being released. And then again, an amateur has a limited growth and learning. Their growth and what they learn is limited. As I'm talking to some of you, you may be seeing a lot of amateurs. Immediately network throw them out. They will take it as an excuse. They are not coming back again. They don't want to return back to learn because their learning is limited. As I'm talking, they don't know that this learning, people pay, you know that professionals pay lots of money, millions of income just to learn. An amateur, you are giving a training free, but still you are thinking that it is supposed to be given to you freely. You are believing it. Network will throw you out. You don't want to return back. You are an amateur. Professionals will be running helter-skelter to know what to do, what it takes, because I'm missing something already. I am just teaching you people something. That's why I say, and a professional, guess what? There's always consistent growth and learning. And also, an amateur focus more on self. That's why I just showed you people. He will bring out a list. He's expecting that list to be what? His breakthrough. More on self. I. You want to be me, I. But a professional focus more on what? People that will duplicate. They focus more on what? Duplication. When you see an amateur signing people, they all sign people. When you see an amateur sign people, he will sign that people, leave the person. Guess what? He doesn't want to teach that person what he did to sign him. That's why we have so many amateur active partners in our platform. So many of them, amateur active partners. I'm going to do a training for the active partners. I'm just preparing it. Amateur. You got somebody that made you become active partner, but you don't know what to do again. They are just stuck there. And guess what? An amateur always produce excuses. Excuses. That's why I'm telling you, so many amateurs, the network throughout doesn't want to come back again because they have gotten this. I just the meeting, but network threw me out. I tried to join again. The network didn't allow me, so I just left it. That is it. Imagine that network threw me out now. For some of you, listen to me. If network threw me out, I said I tried, it didn't work. I left. Like, it must work. I will find a way. God. Understand this thing. And I'm mature. Once network throw you out, guess what? It's not working. It's not working. It just go and relax and go your way. But do you know what happens to a professional? They always find a way. They don't take any excuses. So when they prospect, when they are prospecting, guess what happens? They will find a way into it. They always focus on producing results. It must work. Ladies and gentlemen, why I'm taking time to explain this thing to all of you here is this, so that you can understand that these things I'm telling you is why we all need to know what it means to be a professional. Like I said, the difference between an amateur and a professional is their skills. The skills they have acquired. The skills they have acquired through training. The reason you are not getting your desired result, take note of this, is not always because of what? Lack of activities. You are not really doing the prospecting, but because of your level of skills. Take note, because of your level of skills. Your level of skills is why you are not getting your desired results. That is it. I want you to note that, you see, What skills does? That's why this training is essential. What skills does it? It enables you to do positive, simple activities. The more you learn how to do this prospecting, the easier it becomes. I've met somebody, let me tell you, I met somebody, the person said, the reason why you prospected him and he listened to you is because you have evidence. I told him the person have never even seen any single evidence I have. When I prospected him, I was walking on the road. I just met him. He didn't know me. He didn't know whether I have this Maserati. He didn't know where I live. I didn't show him any BTC. But guess what? He came. He attended the meeting. So when you people say that it's because of your result, it's because you have evidence, that is why the person attended the meeting. You are deceiving yourself. No. Professional prospecting is not because of the result. They don't present results. In fact, if you are here, you want to prospect somebody, the first thing you presented is your result. You are an amateur. Am I making a point? Let me repeat it again. If you are here, you are about to prospect somebody, the first thing you showed is an what? Result. Just always check it. Anybody who is matured that you want to prospect and you showed him result first. If it is people like me, it will just piss me off. If you want to prospect me, first thing you showed me is your result. It will piss me off because that's I will just see it. Maybe people that show result like that, and if you show anybody a result immediately as you're about to prospect the person, and the person followed you immediately, just know that that person that followed you is greedy. It's greed that makes people follow somebody that just showed you result, and you don't know the process. You didn't create curiosity that will make him follow. I'm teaching you people something very, very sensitive. So don't ever think in your entire life that prospecting, you must first of all present result before you prospect. No. But I'm going to tell you people what is needed while prospecting. I'm going to talk more about it. Guess what? You know what I said? I rather spend so much time sharpening my skills, instead of taking what? Spending so much time doing activities. Imagine that some of you missed this training, and you during the time of this present training, you are busy trying to book call. You are booking. No. I've seen a lot of leaders. Hear this. I called you for a meeting, and guess what happened? He told me, I'm booking, sir, I'm sorry, sir, I couldn't make it because I am booking. Because you don't know the value of the training. You don't know the value. I rather spend so much time sharpening my skills than to spend so much time doing activities. Understand it. If I call for a meeting for my top leaders, listen carefully, and you did not attend, I will remove you because I don't want to waste time. I know the value of what I'm releasing. But guess what? When you start seeing somebody giving excuses during the time of training, hey sir, why are you not in the training? Okay, sorry sir, I was just that time I had a meeting. I wanted to go and attend the meeting, and I've already told them. It means you don't know the value. People will prefer to do activities instead of what? Learning. They want to do activity, and after the activities, they will not get results. What's the need? What is the need? That's why I'm taking time to teach you people all these things. I'm teaching you people. You understand me? Why must I master these skills? What I'm talking about, the skills, I'm talking about, listen carefully, I am talking about you being a professional prospector. Why must you master it? Because when skills are mastered, confidence is increased. Effort, anxiety, prayers is reduced. When the skills to prospect is mastered, confidence is increased. Guess what? Effort, anxiety, prayers is reduced. Ladies and gentlemen, that is why there is a strong need for you to be what? a professional in prospecting. Professional in prospecting. Now, let me move on quickly. Let me move into the enemies of prospecting. Remember, like I said, these posers, amateur, professional, they're different between them. Take note. There's something, equally similarities among all of them. Now, when you see an amateur, I said something about amateur and a professional. I'm going to ask the question. But let me talk about the enemies of prospecting. Watch me carefully. The greatest enemy of prospecting is, please, who knows the answer here? If you know the answer, can I see you type it in the chat? What is the greatest enemy of prospecting? Thank you very much. Somebody have already answered it. No. Oh, good. I believe that's awesome. Most of you here are really following. Yes, most of you here are really following. That is correct. You are absolutely correct. Yes. The greatest enemy of prospecting, follow me carefully. The greatest enemy of prospecting is fear of rejection. Fear of rejection. You are afraid whether the person will say no. Follow me. That's the greatest enemy of. You saw somebody that is walking on the way. You saw somebody that is sitting behind you in the same car in a bus. And guess what will happen to you? You are asking, do I prospect? Do I not prospect? Do I tell him about it? How do I start? Oh, I don't know what you will say if I start greeting the person. If your enemy is fear of rejection. You are afraid of what? Rejection. That's the greatest enemy of prospecting. But here it is. Fear comes from what? Lack of knowledge. You don't know what to say. I want to connect you people to what makes you a pro and what makes you an amateur. Fear comes from knowledge, from lack of knowledge, from lack of knowledge. Fear comes from lack. You don't know what to do. You don't know how to say it. But guess what? So which means there is a strong need for knowledge. There is a strong need for you to know. Knowledge, guess what? Knowledge comes from experience. You have learned how to do it. Guess what? You have learned how to do it, and now you have done it before. And now you see how smooth it looks when you do it. And guess what? Experience comes from what? Practice. Listen carefully. Experience comes from practice. And know this. Practice is what makes you a professional. For everybody here listening to me, if you are afraid of doing it, it simply means you don't know how to do it. And guess what? And why you don't know how to do it is that you've never seen people that are doing it. You've never learned how to do it. You've never seen people, and you've never even tried. You've never tried. So what am I trying to let everybody hear? That fear that is crippling in you, break it by trying. You understand me? Break that fear by trying. If you try it this first time, it didn't work. You have learned that if I do it this way, it will not be working for me. What do? All right. What you do is you try it again. Keep trying. And now you can now bring it to your mentor. I tried this pattern, it didn't work. Just try. Because as you are doing it, practicing, before you know it, you start being a professional. But if I keep teaching you, after teaching you, you will go back to the status quo, you will not do anything. A lot of people, after this meeting, wow, today is powerful. Wow, today is powerful. But some of you here, since Monday till now, you've not yet prospected a single person. Wow, today is powerful. What are you trying to do? That is it. Now, let me move on again. Guess what? Now, listen to this carefully. You can have an amazing opportunity. Yes, our business is so powerful. And guess what? You have a greater mentor whom you have studied his philosophy, his mannerism and approach. You have studied your mentor so much, and guess what? These things I'm telling you is still not enough. You need to understand the mindset of your prospect. So when you're about to prospect somebody, you should know what will be coming into his mind. It's not about after learning, you don't understand. That's what I'm talking about, the mindset. You need to understand the mindset of the people you are prospecting. You need to understand the trigger point. What brings them to what that spurs them into action. You need to understand it. You need to first of all seek to understand so that you can be understood. What do I mean by seek to understand? When you are throwing in question to what a prospect, you want to understand so that what when they speak back, you now understand how to what penetrate them. Let me repeat it again. When you are asking a prospect some question, you want to understand how they would take it, so that how they react to that question is what makes you not to know how you will now prospect. You need to first of all seek to understand, then be understood. What do I mean? Most of you here, your own, every moment your mind or your mouth, you want to prospect and your mouth is always the person talking. You don't even want to know how the person is still feeling or how the person is thinking. You will not be a good prospector. You can't prospect well. In prospecting is when you throw this garbage in, garbage out. When the person replies, you know what you have to come in. When you throw another thing, the person replies, you know where to come. Let me give you an instance. If somebody he lost football, and now you don't even know what the person likes, and you are talking with the person, you engage through football, and the person did not respond. If it is me, if you engage through football, I will just be listening to you. I will not respond. But if you engage into wrestling, I will respond. Are you following me? So you need to understand and then be understood. Guess what? Always remember that people make decisions through feelings. People make decisions through what they feel. Through feelings. Take note. People make decisions through the feeling. So if you cannot spot them at that point where they will not be interested, if you cannot spot them at the place, the spot where you make them what? Feel like what being part of whatever you are about to tell them, they will not move. That is what I mean. So people make decisions through feelings, what they feel. So when you are prospecting somebody, before the person will accept whatever you are about to do, you have told him, he has to have a feeling. That's the way he will feel before he accepts it. Listen, watch again. Then again is this. When you are prospecting, you need to first of all identify what spots out their feelings, what will motivate them. I've already explained this. You identify what motivates people, what motivates them. You don't just jump into the business opportunity without identifying some necessary things. And then, do you know that motivation exists between what people want and what they have? That's where motivation comes in. What they want and what they have. If you are here, if you meet me and you are trying to tell me about cars, I don't need car. I don't know to face it. If you meet somebody that is a high net worth, you are trying to tell him about money. Some people that are wealthy are trying to tell, man, this money, man, there's a lot of money in this business. Come and join, come and join. This guy is a high net worth individual. And you are trying to what? Tell him about money. There is money. He has made money. If you meet some of the high net worth individuals and you are telling him about vacation, he has been traveling across the world. So you are wasting your time. It will not work. So you need to know, that's why you need to understand their mindset. You need to know what they have and what they want. That's why it is graded into 3 parts. I believe most of you here are following me. You need to understand it very well. Take note. We normally call that point a pain point. Somebody might have made a lot of money, but he's looking for a way to what? Touch more lives. He's looking for a way to impact in his city. He wants to what? Affect his what? Nation. He wants to affect his community. And when you start coming from the angle of help, an avenue to touch so many lives, he will listen to you because that is what he has been looking for, especially the high network. When you see a low-class network, he's looking for money to eat. He's looking for money to survive. And you are telling a low-class person how he will start making 1 million, how he will travel across the world through this business. You are wasting your time because you are not still going on the area where you will touch him. If when you go through that area you will touch him, that is when you get the person. I believe you all are following. You are listening carefully. This is when you are prospecting. This is where it comes in. Ladies and gentlemen, there are characteristics of a good prospecting. We have this characteristic of somebody that is a good prospecting. But I don't even have enough time. I just pray I will finish exactly by 9:30. I will just end the meeting. What are the characteristics of a good prospecting? Number one, if a consultant that is a good prospecting, you are always aware of the need of the prospect. You must know the need of somebody you are about to prospect. You must be aware of the need. I just explained it in what I just finished now. You need to know what he wants, what he have, and what he wants. Some mid-class prospect, do you know what happened? The mid-class prospect, most of the time, what they want is a car. What they want is a house. Guess what? So you need to know that area. So when you want to prospect, when you go through that area they wanted, what it means you can actually get them. If you're a consultant, you need to understand it. Also, your consultant need to understand how to create a pain and gain. How do you create a pain and gain? You tell them what they will gain and how they will lose to gain. I will explain this thing when I'm entering deeper into the perspective. They know what they will gain and how they will lose to gain. You need to understand it. A consultant need to have a sense of urgency. If you're a good prospector, you're always in haste. You don't want, if you want to prospect somebody, don't go there and sit down, take a bottle of drink. You are drinking beer, you are prospecting. You know, go work. You will end up, the person will not like to work, listen, follow you. When you are prospecting, you must always be in haste. Another one is a consultant, you create an authority to push. What do I mean by authority to push? What I mean by authority to push is this. Listen carefully. You create something that will make the person, guess what? You wanted to come now. Let's go. Is it working now? But the person will just say, no, let's go. Now you're prospecting somebody. And the person says, let's go now. Let's go now. I say, no, you don't just go now. I will first of all need to go and confirm first. I'm not even sure, but let me confirm first. I know whether they still have a slot. Then I will let you know. Nah. Okay, just confirm. Just call them. Just confirm. That's, you are creating authority to push. The person want to come immediately, but you are trying to create something that will make them feel you have the authority to decide whether they will attend the meeting or whether they will not attend the meeting. And that has to be by your decision. That is it. The consultant always make prospect to have a personal attraction. Personal attraction. Are you getting me? When you finish talking, the person is attracted even to you that is speaking. You that is talking, the person is already attracted to whatever you are saying. Personal attraction. Personal attraction. If the person doesn't see anything good in you, the person doesn't have anything again to move. The eye must first of all eat before the mouth eats. Listen carefully. Some of us are going out there to prospect and you look tattered, haggard. If you are going out to prospect for females, that's the way you put on your what? Makeup. Put on a good wig. Put on a good, wear something that will look good. When they look at you, they want to be attracted to you. If you are running with people you don't know, personal attraction. You make a prospect, somebody about to prospect to feel that something good. Why will you keep those beautiful clothes out there and you will wear tattered clothes? Unless any day you are going out of your house and you don't look good, do you know what you're saying that day? You don't want to prospect that day. Am I making a point? If you don't look good any day you are leaving your house, it simply means you don't want to prospect that day. You will always have a personal attraction by your prospect. Another thing is that the consultant pushes the prospect to trust in you. You make the person that you're about to prospect to trust in you and even what your organization have. You make the person to trust. If a prospect see any form of doubt, in fact, any day you are prospecting somebody you don't know, first thing that will be ringing in his mind is what? Is it real or not real? Is it real or not real? Are you sure this is real or is it 419? But guess what? From how you conversate with the person will not begin to trust in you. Are you following me? How you will convert. Let me give you an instance. If you are giving a prospect, if you are giving a prospect your number, what do? You tell the person to call me now, let it ring. You want the person to, when the person calls, the person will see that the number that rang is the phone you are holding in your hand. It's not the one that is in your bag. You are creating trust. Are you following me? Make somebody to trust in you. If I take my time to explain all this, in fact, in 2 weeks, we may not even finish this training. You make a prospect to trust in you. That is what I mean. You understand? When you tell a prospect you will be there, truly you will be there. When they come, they will see you that you are there. You don't lure a prospect to a place and you will lie to the person. When you lie to the person, you are trying to look for a way to cover your lies. Let me give you people an instance. Somebody told me that he want to prospect somebody. He carried another person's car. Guess what? When he carried someone's car, and when he was going there, the person saw him. Wow, your car is beautiful. Guess what? Wow, this car is beautiful. Wow, man, is it your car? He said, yes, it's my car. It's my car. It's your car. Wow, how did you get this car? I said, man, it's my organization, or it's through my organization. Meanwhile, the car he was saying is not his car. You know what? The person, through that, he invited the person to the meeting. When he invited the person to the meeting, he has this fear. Man, I told this person it's my car. I don't know how he will feel if he sees me and he didn't say the car. Are you seeing what you are creating? You are creating what will make the person not to trust in you. Do you understand me? What does it take you to say, is this your car? It's just my, do you understand me? You say, yes, your boss. Yes, is what they give in the organization. That is it. You connect somehow. You make your prospect to trust in you. Don't ever lie to a prospect because you want him to attend the meeting. Because those lies will haunt you and make the person not to start. Number 7, the consultant creates what? Partial knowledge on the opportunity and willingness to help the prospect. So that means you don't release the full knowledge. You give partial knowledge and then willingness, create a willingness that you will still have the person. And number 8, the consultant is willing to listen to the prospect and make the prospect willing to listen to him. You see, you have to listen to what the person says so that you can now say what the person will listen to. Some of us don't want to listen to your prospect. I'm going to say digest this place by the next training. Number 9 is that the consultant does not make himself the center of attraction. When you are prospecting, you don't make yourself the center of attraction. Refer to something. Refer to the organization. Make it bigger than you. Don't make it to be you. Don't worry, I will give you the business. I will show you the opportunity. I will show you I. You are making yourself the center. And when you make yourself the center, the prospect will see you as the center. And when they grade you and they are looking at you, they say it's not worth it. A lot of us are making this mistake. The last one is that the consultant understands the system of prospecting in the organization. By Friday, I'm gonna digest even the system of prospecting. And then by Friday, I'll still explain this more. It's very, very, very deep. I'm gonna stop here. I appreciate each and every one of you so much. God bless each and every one. I believe, how many of you here you've been impacted? You've been impacted. It's deep. It's a very deep training. I wish I would create time to start explaining more this place, because this is a place that makes a lot of people. I pray I will create more time. Even if I didn't finish it on Friday, it still makes sense that I explain it carefully. I believe everybody here already seen some mistakes you are making, even while prospecting. How many of you are already excited? I want to see how many of you are already excited with what you learned today. Oh, wow, wow, wow. I appreciate you all so much. God bless you all so much. By tomorrow, we will do a review in our breakout meeting. We'll all join in the breakouts. Summit. There will be a review of all these things we have learned today. And then get ready on Friday for what? A clearer explained episode. And if there is still more time, I will not enter what? The system of prospecting. Our system of prospecting. God bless each and every one of you here. I appreciate you so much. It's been a wonderful moment. It's been a heavy dose. And once again, I apologize because we started late. That's why we are equally ending almost late. I'm ensure that everybody in your team joins this SAR meeting tomorrow and then that of Friday. We'll probably have a combined meeting like this on Friday. I appreciate you all so much. My name still remains Dr. Victor, and I bless the works of your hands today. May God bless you all. May God keep you all. May God cause his face to shine upon you all. Go and succeed. Go and implement everything that we've taught you. And guess what? The works of your hand will be blessed. Thank you very much. I bless you all, and always have this in your mind. With God on your side, you are unstoppable. Thank you very much. See you all in the breakout meeting and then on Friday. God bless you all.